Suzuki proudly introduces the most audacious motorcycle to hit the streets this decade. Hayabusa. The name is taken from the Japanese peregrine falcon, a creature capable of slicing the wind at over 300 kilometers per hour. Hayabusa the motorcycle, like its namesake, relies on ultra-efficient aerodynamics to soar. And soar it does. Hayabusa is so radically advanced, it demands an entirely new performance category: Ultimate Sport. Years of success in unlimited class road racing helped Suzuki develop Hayabusa's engine, an all-new four-cylinder DOHC liquid-cooled power plant, displacing 1,298 cubic centimeters. This is the largest displacement road sport motorcycle engine we've ever built, and the most powerful. A true creature of the wind, Hayabusa employs Suzuki Ram Air Direct to push engine performance to a higher peak. Air intakes on the fairing are positioned nearest the point of maximum air pressure, and even the front turn signals are designed to direct air into the intakes. This pressurized air is fed into the engine by straight downdraft intake tracts via a large capacity airbox. A new digital electronic fuel injection system with an 8-trigger pole crank angle position sensor ensures accurate fuel delivery. The cylinder bores are plated with lightweight, race-proven Suzuki composite electrochemical material to minimize cylinder spacing, enable a short crankshaft, and enhance engine cooling. 4 big valves per cylinder set at a narrow angle feed compact TSCC combustion chambers to produce efficient combustion that boosts torque and maximizes acceleration. The cam chain is driven off the right side of a 5-main journal crankshaft to reduce friction loss and make possible a more compact engine case design. The crank also drives a counter-rotating balancer shaft. As you think about Hayabusa, think about the wind. The two flow together inseparably. Hayabusa is the most aerodynamic motorcycle Suzuki has ever built. From the test course to the wind tunnel and back to the test course, we conducted exhaustive aerodynamic research, and almost always with a rider in place, because Hayabusa is designed for superior performance under real road conditions. To realize optimum aerodynamic efficiency, Hayabusa required the smallest possible frontal projected area, which is why the fairing nose is positioned so low and why the engine had to be made so compact. This streamlined mask features vertically mounted dual headlamps, aerodynamic mirrors, and built-in front turn signals that force air into the air intakes. In the end, though, what makes Hayabusa worthy of its name are the gains made in the details, such as the aerodynamically efficient solo seat cover. Numerous small improvements in the ability to slice through the wind that in sum have a huge impact on performance. Delivering Hayabusa's extraordinary potential to the road also demanded race-proven technologies. The rigid chassis is built around an aluminium alloy twin spar frame and an aluminium alloy swing arm with subframe. Inverted front forks with 43mm stanchion tubes employ newly designed stems and make extensive use of internal aluminium parts to reduce weight. The responsive braking system comprises 320mm floating brake discs with 6-piston calipers up front and a single 240mm disc with an opposed 2-piston caliper at the rear. The hollow spoke cast aluminium alloy wheels carry radial tires, a 120/70 ZR17 front and a 190/50 ZR17 rear. The ultimate predator. Ultimate sport. Hayabusa. Suddenly, everything else looks like prey.
It possesses a passion inspired by the world's fastest falcon. And a history that could only come from Suzuki. Introducing the incredible GSX 1300R Hayabusa, the largest displacement sport bike Suzuki has ever built. It's proof you don't need wings to
Suddenly, everything else looks like prey. Hayabusa. From Suzuki.
Suzuki's Hayabusa is the ultimate top speed bike. It's the bike that you'll see up and down drag strips everywhere, and it's synonymous with going fast. However, there's a big problem with going fast, and that is that you need to stop. And the Achilles heel of the Suzuki Hayabusa was always its brakes. But now for this year, you've got the addition of the Brembo brakes and ABS. It just means that braking decision has been taken away. And when you're on such a fast bike, that's what you need. I mean, you're talking 150 miles an hour in about 10 seconds, which is easily done. Obviously not on the public road, because that would be illegal. But now thankfully we've got ABS and Brembo brakes to give you that safety margin. So what we're going to do today is basically test the brakes, but also just have some fun. We've got an empty airfield, we've got a plethora of Hayabusas, we've got brand new Bridgestone tyres, so we're just going to thrash them.
One thing about the Hayabusa is it's always kept its character really, so even this one it has much the same feel as the old one, just a bit more refined really. But it's got that whole balance of being fast but pretty comfortable, handling pretty well, not as light as a sports bike but still pretty light. And I think that's why Suzuki have kept it so much the same, because it's got its own little niche really, and it just works.
Yeah, the Suzuki Hayabusa engine is a perfect fit for us. It's a much more robust engine. It also got a huge amount of performance as well. Obviously being lightweight, it's ideal for these small lightweight race cars, and they just make a perfect package really. The whole thing is sort of like married to one.
It's light and shade, it really is. The original was a really good bike for the time. This is now a really good bike for its time. So now we're into 2013, this is 2014 model that we're talking about. It's a really composed package. It's a bike that's very thoughtful. It also talks to you. I think if nobody's ridden a Hayabusa before, if you haven't ridden one, try one, because it will surprise you on a lot of fronts. The engine's very strong, we know that. It's a very quick motorcycle. It's got loads of torque in the mid-range, just where you want it. Also the way it feels, the way it talks to you all the time. When it hits an overbanding, and you're talking at speeds 160, 170, 180 mile an hour, and you're hitting the overbanding, and the bike's just talking to you, you know everything that's happening underneath you. And I think that people would be surprised when they ride a Hayabusa to feel that, because if they haven't ridden one before, they might think that it's long and it's low and it's all about the power. But this is much more of a motorcycle. And you might think, if you've only seen the Hayabusa, and think it's all about the engine. This one with the new braking system, I like the new braking system very much. The brakes are instant, they're great feedback, very strong, just what you need on a bike like the Hayabusa. And this deserves to be as popular and as successful as the Hayabusa has been throughout its career.
legend unveiled. Presence born of heritage. Speed backed by aerodynamics. Advanced technologies give it the edge. Powerful, controllable torque will set your heart racing. Welcome to a new world of riding.
設計者開発者が次のはやぶさどうやろうっつってね悩みに悩んで、出てきた回答がこれだよね。開発途中の車っていうことでねどうかなと思ったけど非常に乗りやすくなったよなっていうバイクに仕上がってきてんじゃないのかなと思いますね。180キロちょっと出てたね。普段使わない領域でも安定してるっていうことはやっぱり変わってるよな良くなったなっていうことでもう本当にお客様満足するバイクになるんじゃないのかなというふうに思うね。本当にデザイナーを悩むんだよね。初代がヒットしただけに次どうしていったらいいかとキープコンセプトだっていうような中でどういうふうに変化つけていったらいいかっていう非常に悩むっていうような中で見ててやっぱり正常進化してるなっていうようなフォルムになってんじゃないのかなと。
実はこの10年間さまざまな形の新型はやぶさの検討を行っており試作車まで作って白紙に戻したこともありました。中にはフレームが今のものと変わっていたりとかエンジンの排気量が変わっていたりとかエンジンの気筒数まで変わっていた時もありました。そういった数えきれないトライアンドエラーを繰り返しながら完成度を高めていきついに新型はやぶさを発表する時が来ました。
この新しいはやぶさは今スズキが持てる最高の技術とパッションを盛り込んで作られたスズキのスピリットを表している最高傑作だというふうに考えてます。
性能もそうですけど品質耐久性そういうところも含めて本当に作り上げました。
いつかは手に入れたいって思う一台です。
今回このエンジンの使用にたどり着くまでに何仕様エンジンを考えて排気量が大きいやつだとか下級機がビューンって回るようなやつだとか実際作ったりもしましたし、
ターボだったり排気量アップしたモデルだったり、6気筒だったりっていうはやぶさを乗せてもらってたくさんのモデルができては消えっていう形で、ここ10年やっぱり味的には現行のこのエンジンのこれに勝てるのがなかった。
やっぱりなんだかんだ言って元のパッケージというかですねそこが一番バランスが取れてて良いというふうに僕らは判断をしたと。基本レイアウトっていうのはやっぱり変えないっていうことが一つのアイデンティティなんじゃないかなっていうふうに思ったんですね。その素性の良さを生かして20年後に最新の設計をするこのエンジンに勝てるエンジンをこのエンジンで作るんだ。今回それが設計の狙いというかポイントですね。
以前の1型2型も担当しててはやぶさファミリーとしてこの3型が受け入れてもらえるようにと思って頑張りました。
これとは全く違う構成のフレームを採用したものもありました。はやぶさは二輪 の世界ではスーパーカーだと思っておりますし、フレームに対しても四輪のスーパーカーにも使われているような転身材を今回継続して採用することができておりますので、これが一番ベストだと思うものを作ることができました。
膨大な数のトライアンドエラーをデザイン的にもいろいろ繰り返してきました。今までの初代2代目っていうはやぶさがフラッグシップとしてレジェンドとして今あるものが最高だ、これが素晴らしいんだっていうそういう風潮になりがちだったんですね。なんですけれども殻を打ち破って全く新しい魅力を備えたものにするというその一点に関しては気を使いましたね。
デザインコンセプトはリファインドビーストなんですけれども、知性を備えた狂気っていうのをスタイリングの中で表現してます。はやぶさのその溢れ出るパワーとかエンジンをかけた瞬間に感じるパッション、怪物のようなパワーのタガを外さず、なおかつ全て手の内でコントロールする、そういう理性と狂気を備えたスタイリングっていうのを目指しました。
はやぶさっていうのはすごくそのパワーを持ってる。それをそのサイドのメッキパーツからマフラーに流れるこのエンジンの力を見えるようにしたっていうところが今回の内なる、パワーを可視化するっていう CM が考えた、デザインのコンセプトになります。あともう一個がパワーをアシストするために空気の流れを表現するデザインを施してます。新しくなるっていうことも考えるとはやぶさっていう感じを変えていこうというところでスピード感も殺さないようにしつつ強弱をつけて感じらしさをすごく出している、ロゴにしました。
サイドのラインメインに入っているメッキモールですね、もちろんはやぶさとして空力にも寄与するパーツになってまして、例えば薄暗い中でもキラッと光る、特徴にもなってますし、アルティメットスポーツ、ここのジャンルで売っているからこそメッキの別体パーツにして所有感のためのデザインっていうのを施してます。
このサイドに貼るメッキパーツ、これを外に飛び出させることで太ももと足に当たる風を低減させて空力を向上させております。例えばフロントフェンダーは一番前にある部分なので、その後ろの部品にも影響が主に出てきます。ブレーキだったりラジエーターに流れる風の量等が変わってきてしまうので、その冷却性能にも大きく影響があって、空力性能と冷却性能のそのうまいバランスの取り方等非常に苦労しました。
弊社の中で開発している機種の中では最高レベルの空力性能を確保した機種の一つだと思います。デザイナーから出てくる外観っていうのははやぶさらしいフォルムと、あとより良い外観を目指したものなので、解析チームと共同で形状を修正して、その中で、どこまでお互いが歩み寄って動けるかっていうところだと思います。
空力という CDA というはっきりとした数字が出てきますんで、でもデザイナーはこうするとちょっとかっこ悪くなる、こう修正するとかっこ悪くなるっていうのをモデラーが設計の間に立って、いくらその空力が良くてもはやぶさと思われない形になってしまえばどうしようもありませんから、いいところを狙いながら、造形も仕上げてあります。
スポーティーなのはもちろんですけど、その中に感じるゴージャスさというか優美さみたいなものをイメージしてやってはきましたね。皆さんの持たれているイメージというか、そのイメージを超えられるように設計する進化したはやぶさっていうコンセプトに合っているかなと思いますね。
5連のメーターというのははやぶさというイメージがあります。その中でどのように高級感を上げていくかというところで、今回のカラー TFT であったり透過式のメモリを採用したりだったり、いろいろこだわって作ってますので、ぜひ注目していただきたいです。
テール周りもそうなんですけども、この真っ平ら面とちょっとふくやかなこのハイライトが通るこのラインはもう何回もちょっと試行錯誤して作り上げてきました。はやぶさの特徴で空力は欠かせないと思っています。でフロントから、流れる風、特にこの今修正しましたこのピンなどもやっぱり空力の一つで、ここがあるとないとでは全然変わってきます。そういう細かいところも、何度も繰り返して風洞実験を行って仕上げてきました。
お客様に驚いてもらう、喜んでもらうために用意したディテールっていうのは絶対に譲らないぞと。 空力のためにデザインで苦労したところでいうとミラーですかね。今回のはやぶさでは見た目の速さも追求して空力との整合性をとって作っています。
保安部品がついた状態での最高速を出せる、そういった空力性の強みといいますか、お客様にだいぶ強く言えるのかなと思っています。
全ての部品見直しました。ピストンも見直したし、コンロッドも見直しました。クランクシャフトはそのまんまなんだけど加工を変えました。何回テストをするんだっていうぐらいねやりましたね。やっぱ壊れたところ、そこをどんどん強い車を作っていくっていうのがやっぱり設計の仕事だと思ってる。やっぱりそれが性能の向上、また耐久性の向上につながっていると。
ハンドルを12ミリ手前に引いておりますが、手前に引いたことでハンドリングの自由度が増したと。フロントの分担荷重を増やすので、その辺もハンドリングの改善や直販性の向上に貢献してるんじゃないかな。
はやぶさらしさとは何かっていうのが、常に考えながら仕事をしたんですけども、ツーリングでも楽しめる、なおかつワインディングで走り込めば非常に楽しい味付けになってます。前のモデルに対しては、勝る部分しかないというふうに自信を持ってセッティングできたと思います。
もともとすごく耐久性に定評のあるエンジンなんですけれども、今回耐久性の方も力を入れて開発しておりまして、徹底的に2代目のはやぶさのエンジンを研究しました。でもう本当にボルト1本オーリング1個まで全て見直しをして、いろいろ設計とも意見をすり合わせました。クランクジャーナルのボルトの締め方一つとってもですね変えてまして、その結果ですねエンジンの基本的な部分、お客様の触らないところからエンジンの強度の方を上げております。
いろいろ議論はね、実験の人とかテストライダーの人にしました。馬力を狙うべきなんじゃないかと。
実際のですねお客様の使う実用領域5000回転から6000回転ぐらいの出力の方を向上させております。
低中速のトルクを狙ったり、スロットルをバーンと一発ひねるだけで低い回転数からバーッと伸びていく。
実際竜陽のストレート 2.5 キロを2速で立ち上がって、全開で旧型と新型比べた場合ほぼ変わらないんですよ。実は低速から比べた場合は新型の方が良くて、6速の低速からスロットル同時に開けた場合は新型の方がわずかに上回る。
一方でですね、低中速出力は、誰もが感じられる常用域の改善ですので、出力が下がったことを感じることなくいいところだけを、伝えることができるかなと思っています。
どのような走り方にも右手に忠実にトルクが出るように作っております。
エンジン排気量とエンジンのポテンシャルからすると、300キロに到達するのは当然で、今回のはやぶさについては余力を低中速出力の改善に使ってもらいました。それによって電子制御と相まって非常に乗りやすいバイクに仕上がっています。
やっぱり最新の電子制御技術をいっぱい入れてるところだと思いますね。より緻密な動きっていうのをさせるにはこの、電子制御スロットでこの中にモーターが入ってて、本当もう1000分の1秒単位でバルブを開けたり閉めたりっていうのを知ってます。私も乗りましたけど、すごい
IMU を使った車両の姿勢を感知して最適な制御をやっております。
電子制御のサポートを受けることによって幅広く乗られていったものがさらに幅広い人たちに受け入れていただけるような懐の広い車両になったのかなと。今のスズキの2輪の電子制御の技術を全て詰め込んで作ったものなので、スキルであったり好みであったり自由に組み合わせて自分好みのセッティングを作ることもできるし、自分だけの設定を作ってそれをずっと使ってってもらえれば物の数に関しては激論を交わした。
電子デバイスに関して企画に無理言って、もう本当は3段階でいいところを5段階にしたりとか、5段階でいいところを10段階にしたりとか、もうやれる範囲の中で段数を増やしてもらって、5年10年って長いスパンでお客さんに乗ってもらって、自分がそのライディングスタイルが変わるに従って、そのエンジンの中身、その出力、扱いやすさも含めてその細かく変えていけるっていう風にやれるように、そこは絶対譲らなかったです。
この電子制御の機能がついていれば OK かというとそうではなくて、人間に違和感なくどれだけ機能するかっていうところがメーカーの腕の見せ所だと思っております。
人の感覚を大事にして徹底的に磨き込んでいくシンプルなものではないというか、物理計算であったりとか、現代制御工学に基づいた計算をして緻密に制御を加えています。
バイクの前後の加速度だったりアクセルの回路だったりリーンアングル、ブレーキ圧、さまざまな車両の状態をグラフで表示したりして、自分の車両が今どのような状態なのかっていうのを分かりやすく表示するような画面も用意しております。それが一番の今回の売りとなっております。
そうですね、ポジションランプとウインカーが一緒になっているのは、いろいろその光の出し方とかの設計でかなり苦労はしたところがあります。
企画内容を考える時も他社製品と比べてどうこうではなくて、はやぶさとしてどうかを考えながら作り込んできました。
みんなが思うはやぶさのイメージっていうのを、あまり変えない中でも新しく見えるような、そういうスタイリングっていうのをすごくいろいろ試行錯誤しながら作り上げていった。日の目を見なかったプロトタイプというかいくつもあってでようやく今この形になってはいるんですけど
なんだかんだでシリンダーもね、いろんな素材は同じだけど燃焼室変わってたりね、でミッションもねギアとかは同じなんだけど実は違う、すごいレベルアップしたなっていうふうに感じますね。
自分たちの現行車のフレームをベースで開発したっていうのが間違ってないというか正しかったんだっていうのを今こうやって出来上がった車を見ると確信してくれます。
はやぶさらしさっていうのは、最高速だったりとか、加速だったりとかにあると思うので、そこは落としたくなかったですね。
お客さんがね、やっぱりこれ各国全部そうなんですけど、オーナーズクラブをね作ってくれて SNS とかにアップしてくれて、ずっと情報を発信してくれたっていう点で、3型を作るってなった時にその責任を感じつつ、やろうっていうふうに自分は思いました。
本当はね、僕らがせっかくデザインしたところなんであんまり変えてほしくはないっていうのはあるんですけどお客さんそれぞれ自分たちの好みに合わせて使う人によっていろいろ好き好きに乗ってもらえばいいかなとは思ってるんですね。
性能もそうですけど品質、耐久性、そういうところも含めてもう本当に作り上げましたんで、長いこと乗ってください。10万キロ、20万キロ、なんなら50万キロ僕も買おうと思ってます。
ガラス越しに自分が映った時ちょっと止まって、その時にやっぱかっこいいんですよね。これ自分で自分に酔うみたいなところがすごく気に入ってます。
乗りやすさ、
低中速でスロットルを開けてドーンっていくところ、
高速走行時の安定感、
やっぱりかっこいい、
いいパートナーになると思います。
とにかく楽しい。
初代、2代目、そしてこのモデルと3台持ちたいんじゃないかなってお客さんも出てくんじゃないのかなと、それぐらい進化させて、あるいはそれぞれのモデルでそれぞれの特徴を持ってると思います。最高のものが誕生したんじゃないかなというふうに思います。ぜひ買ってください。
Hayabusa. Famed for its abundant power, agility, and majestic presence. Legendary for establishing new levels of ultimate sport performance and for retaining the #1 position for the past 2 decades in the class it created. Fast forward to today. Total commitment and tireless effort give birth to a new generation, perfectly poised to carry riders boldly into the future. The all-new Hayabusa features even smoother power delivery and nimbler handling. A collection of the latest electronic systems optimizes performance characteristics to make it even more controllable and predictable. And it wraps all this in a breathtaking package that will instantly turn heads with its style and grace. the design concept is the refined beast. It expresses poise and grace born of the all-new Hayabusa's keen perceptive abilities that put the rider in full control over its abundant power. The aerodynamic silhouette brings rider and bike together as one. Flowing uninterrupted from the front, across the fuel tank, and off the upswept tail, it honors the legacy of the Hayabusa's low, long, and wide stance. It's a thoroughly modern design, distinguished by the aggressive stance of its mass-forward image. The color concept aims to create a visual impression of incredible performance potential waiting to be tapped. Color and chrome accents contrast blacked-out panel sections to express aerodynamic styling, while sharp edges add to the impact. The overall effect is one of sophistication and elegance that takes the design to a higher level. Bright metallic accents flow from the sides of the body to the upswept mufflers, expressing strength and refined quality. Accents of note include the chrome V-shaped moldings in front of the side air ducts and the black diffusers that extend from the sides of the upper cowl near the handlebars. A single-seat cowling is available as a genuine accessory. When attached, it enhances the aerodynamic silhouette and raises the look of quality to one of ultimate styling. The new 7-spoke wheel design improves the feel of tire grip and contributes to greater handling stability. The new Hayabusa features updated logo designs. The highly stylized strokes of the new Japanese logo express power and dynamism, while the English logo features a long cross-stroke on the H that emphasizes a sense of speed. Fine attention to detail throughout brings visual pleasure wherever your eyes land. While the front face inherits the daunting image of a bird of prey, the new Hayabusa features a refined design with greater impact. Features include the large, bold styling of its vertically stacked headlight and LED rear combination lights, as well as fine touches throughout the headlight assembly that heighten its sharp, intelligent appearance. The vertically stacked headlight design is comprised of a projector-type LED high beam coupled with 4 low-beam LEDs that shine across a reflector panel. This updated design improves functionality and gives the headlight a more modern look. The new LED position lights with integrated turn signals are a first on a Suzuki motorcycle. White lighting for the position lights, contrasted by flashing orange turn signals, creates a unique and highly visible illumination scheme. The bold new LED taillight and rear turn signal design creates a wide, sharp accent that runs horizontally across the bottom of the tail section. Power is supplied by the latest iteration of the Hayabusa's legendary 1,340 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled 4-stroke DOHC 16-valve inline-4 engine. Developed using the latest CAE analytical tools to refine and improve a large number of the internal components, the new engine continues to deliver ultimate performance potential, while at the same time improving combustion efficiency, environmental responsibility, and durability. The new Hayabusa's engine achieves greater power and torque with smoother delivery throughout the low to mid-speed range. A new exhaust header pipe connecting cylinders 1 and 4, optimized cam profiles, a 1mm reduction in the throttle body inner diameter, and a 12mm extension to the overall intake pipe length combine to increase engine output at low to mid-range speeds. The new Hayabusa also adopts Suzuki's side feed injector. This new dual injector design places the secondary injector at an angle on the side of the intake funnel. Its spray strikes a reflecting plate in the funnel and forms a fine mist that contributes to increase in power and torque output. These refinements result in delivering power in predictable fashion, enabling the rider to control the bike as they please across a wide range of speeds. A new two-stage catalytic converter system positions an elliptical converter in the collector and cylindrical ones in each of the right and left mufflers. This combines with the introduction of a second O2 sensor to help satisfy Euro 5 emission standards. Refinements to the twin swirl combustion chamber improve the intake flow coefficient as the valve begins to open and increase combustion efficiency. The new exhaust system satisfies Euro 5 emission standards while featuring a compact, lightweight design. The coloring the new mufflers take on over time enables each rider to add a unique personal touch that reflects his or her riding style. A new assist and slipper clutch brings a lighter touch to clutch lever operation and provides smoother shifting and engine response during engine braking and corner entry. The all-new Hayabusa engine adopts Suzuki's ride-by-wire electronic throttle system. It provides linear response with a light, natural feeling to throttle operations. And because the ECM controls throttle body action, it allows for the introduction of the all-new Hayabusa's advanced electronic control systems. The all-new Hayabusa's outstanding core strength starts with its tried-and-true twin-spar aluminum frame and swing arm. The frame incorporates extruded aluminum sections that lend the right amount of suppleness and strength to its overall rigid alloy structure. These sections are critically important in achieving the overall balance required by machines that deliver ultimate performance, which is why they're also used on a number of supercar frames. This frame is an essential factor in making the Hayabusa the ultimate sport bike. Excelling in terms of reliability and durability, Suzuki's most rigid motorcycle frame shines in supporting high performance in a wide range of riding situations. Extensive clay modeling to fine-tune the design, along with numerous rounds of wind tunnel testing, achieved the optimum form that gives the all-new Hayabusa one of the best drag coefficients among street-legal motorcycles, and earns it a podium spot as one of the top 3 in terms of CDA. The chrome moldings on the side draw wind away from the rider's legs, while diffusers extending from the sides of the upper cowl protect the rider's elbows and knuckles from the wind. This commitment to maximizing aerodynamic potential enables the all-new Hayabusa to achieve its nominal top speed of 299 kilometers per hour. The mirrors also feature an attractive new design that retains the same aerodynamic performance of the previous generation. Handlebars mounted 12 millimeters closer to the rider vastly improve comfort, reduce fatigue, and enhance handling control when enjoying a sporty ride. Changes to the front suspension and shock absorber settings achieve great high-speed stability and nimbler, more controllable handling at low to mid-range speeds. Bridgestone's new Batlax Hypersport S22 tires were designed exclusively for the Hayabusa to provide better grip, all while retaining a great level of durability. Years of joint development between Suzuki and Bridgestone produced tires featuring a new compound and construction. These tires heighten grip on dry roads and performance in wet conditions, while also providing greater all-round agility. The marked difference they demonstrate in straight-line stability and cornering grip offers every rider a more exciting and confidence-building experience. Brembo's latest Stilema radial mount front brake calipers feature a lighter, more compact design that cools the brake pads more quickly. These calipers combine with the 10mm increase in the outer diameter of the 320mm floating front discs to improve braking power and feel. MotoGP machines inspired the holes introduced in the clutch and brake levers. They add a fine design touch while also reducing the chance of wind pressure pushing against the brake lever. Riders love the familiar layout and outstanding functionality of the Hayabusa's instrument cluster. It lives on, as do the large analog speedometer and tachometer, while now benefiting from a number of new touches that make its functional brilliance shine even brighter. Gold color accents add an extra look of luxury. Advanced function received as much attention as design. One standout new feature is the TFT LCD panel mounted in the center. It displays either the current SDMS Alpha systems settings or an active data display that shows lean angle with peak hold function, front and rear brake pressure, rate of forward-reverse acceleration, and the current accelerator position. The ability to confirm the bike's status at any time makes riding all the more enjoyable. Raised scale markings around the periphery of the speedometer and tachometer use LED lighting to provide a clearer view and faster recognition. The all-new Hayabusa is equipped with the latest electronic control systems. Designed to optimize performance characteristics to match the needs of the moment, they offer a strong sense of communicating directly with the bike's heart and brain as the rider explores the potential of the ultimate sport bike. Supporting these advanced control systems is a new 6-axis inertial measurement unit supplied by Bosch. The IMU measures angular rate and acceleration to constantly monitor pitch, roll, and yaw movement, and supplies data valuable to effectively controlling traction and braking. The all-new Hayabusa also adopts Suzuki Drive Mode Selector Alpha. It allows the rider to choose settings for each of 5 different control systems as a group. SDMS Alpha offers a choice between 3 factory presets as well as 3 user-defined settings that let the rider switch modes to match the riding scene or preferred performance characteristics. When activated, Motion Track Traction Control offers 10 mode settings that enable the rider to control the Hayabusa with confidence in varying riding conditions. The higher the mode, the faster the control takes effect, and more proactive the system is in limiting wheel spin. The system constantly monitors front and rear wheel speed, engine RPM, throttle position, and gear position, as well as the amount of lean angle. When it detects an imminent loss of traction, the ECM controls output to the electronic throttle valve, ignition coil, and fuel injectors to limit power and mitigate the chance of tire slipping. Power Mode Selector lets the rider select between 3 different output characteristic modes. Mode 1 provides the sharpest throttle response. Mode 2 provides more linear power delivery with softer throttle response. And Mode 3 provides the softest throttle response and a more gentle power curve with reduced maximum output. Suzuki's bidirectional quick shift system allows the rider to shift up or down without operating the clutch or throttle. Smooth shift changes help keep the focus purely on riding. 2 modes are offered, with Mode 1 reacting more quickly to replicate racing-style response, and Mode 2 offering a lighter touch. The anti-lift control system uses data input from the IMU and other sensors to work toward keeping the front wheel on the ground when accelerating. This helps maintain a more stable posture off the line. This new Suzuki technology offers a selection of 10 modes that supply differing levels of control over lift characteristics. A first on a Suzuki motorcycle, the engine brake control system provides control over the effective strength of engine braking. This makes it possible to suppress rear tire sliding or skipping when decelerating after releasing the throttle grip or downshifting. The rider can choose from one of 3 mode settings and match the level of control to his or her preference. Launch control helps ensure smooth, efficient acceleration from a standing start. The system aims to limit engine speed and optimize torque transfer, so the rider can open the throttle wide and concentrate solely on operating the clutch. Mode 1 limits engine speed on launch to 4,000 RPM. Mode 2 operates at 6,000 RPM, and Mode 3, the fastest mode, operates at 8,000 RPM. The new Hayabusa introduces active speed limiter as a first in the motorcycle industry. It allows the rider to set a speed they do not wish to exceed and decelerate normally by backing off the throttle. By lessening worries about speeding or riding faster than intended, the system frees the rider to focus on enjoying a spirited ride. Cruise control allows the rider to maintain a set speed without operating the throttle. The system can be activated while riding at 2,000 to 7,000 RPM in second gear or higher, and can be set for speeds between 31 km per hour and 200 km per hour. With combined braking, simply operating the front brake lever provides braking power to both the front and rear brakes. This helps promote more confident braking. The Motion Track brake system supports controlled braking in a wide variety of riding conditions. The ABS unit's ECM uses input from the front and rear wheel speed sensors, as well as vehicle posture data from the IMU to control brake pressure and achieve more effective braking. This helps the rider to maintain their intended line through the corner. The new Hayabusa's slope-dependent control system helps prevent rear wheel lift when braking on a downhill slope. The ABS unit uses input from the IMU to monitor the bike's posture, and when the rider applies the brakes, control brake pressure to try and find the optimum setting to match the angle of inclination. The aim is to achieve more stable braking even when riding downhill. The hill hold control system is a convenient function that, after stopping on an uphill incline, helps ensure smoother restarts free of worries that the bike will roll backward. When turned on, the system uses input from the IMU, which constantly monitors the bike's posture to engage the rear brake for 30 seconds once the rider comes to a stop on a hill. It can be disengaged either by quickly squeezing the front brake lever twice, or when the ECM determines that the rider is accelerating to pull away from a standing start. The emergency stop signal is another first on a Suzuki motorcycle. It rapidly flashes the front and rear turn signals to alert following vehicles if the rider brakes suddenly at speeds of 55 km per hour or higher. The new Hayabusa boasts extremely high durability. While the Hayabusa has long been renowned for its durability and reliability, the tireless efforts of the development team have evolved it to a new, higher level. Changes to the crankshaft oil passages deliver oil more efficiently and increase both the flow and pressure at the crank. The overall result is improved engine lubrication. The latest CAE analytic tools were used to optimize the shape of the pistons and connecting rods. This reduces weight and increases rigidity in a manner that contributes to greater durability. Conical machining inside the wrist pin holes further enhances durability by mitigating stress transferred to the pistons. Extending the length of the transmission shaft needle bearing rollers also contributes to enhancing durability. angle control tightening replaces torque control tightening for the engine case bolts. In addition, threading of the upper crankcase cover holes is changed from cut threads to harder rolled threads, which contribute to enhancing durability. Attention to every component and every bolt produces stronger parts and reduces internal vibration. This in turn contributes to even greater engine durability. In addition to subjecting the all-new Hayabusa to drop tests and vibration endurance tests, prototype units were ridden tens of thousands of kilometers to prove the model's mettle. Such rigorous testing helped achieve an unmatched level of durability. Poised to create a new legend. Poised to deliver the ultimate riding experience. Get ready to tame the beast and create new legends of your own. Get ready for the new Hayabusa, the ultimate sport bike.